All right, then I'll pick back up. Yeah. All right, then I'll pick back up. Yeah.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast.
Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Oh yeah, it's me, boy. Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that?
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for the Grizzlies, Brooks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Morant. So Memphis will get the first possession. So both teams making some changes here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Muscala. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now here's Morant. D right on him. It's good. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Morant with the steal. Pass to Jackson. Shoots from the corner, and he knocks down the jumper. Jackson's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. To the wing on the left. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Memphis shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Passes to Baisley. He kicks it to Muscala. No good on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And it's Baisley with the rebound. Under trailing by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Count it. 7 points in the game. Oklahoma City shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Out to the right wing. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Williams is checked in for the Grizzlies. "27 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams, that's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Williams comes with a double team. Wiggins with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Grizzlies lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And here now the Thunder. 4-point game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent just too great.
You have the sense, Greg, that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Mike Muscala. Williams is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Baisley in at the power forward position. Back to Muscala. Gilgeous-Alexander drops it in from 14 feet away. 6 points for him.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Baseline J on the way. That's good on the jump shot. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. The pass to Baisley, and the layup is good.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against Miami.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. Williams with the ball. 5 points in the game. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And it's good for two. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Pass to Baisley. To the middle. Here's Dort. Banked in off the glass. Dort's got 8.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Pass to Dort. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Williams. Kicks it to Muscala. Clock at 6. Here's Dort. They get it back. Terrific swat.
Well, you see the insane vertical, the long arm.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
That's a beautiful jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Dort. 8 points for him. Here's the floater. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Memphis. with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left. In this one, you have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant. So Memphis ends up going with the new group, and a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Excellent D there from Williams.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And yes, it's good. Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Also Williams out there. Wiggins is out there with Muscala. And it's Baisley in at the 4 spot for the tie. And that one goes long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The lead is 2. Memphis moving it around. Covered by Wiggins. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
To Muscala. Outside Williams. Passes it to Baisley. 6 to shoot. Now here's Jones. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. The shot from the low post is good. Clark's got 6.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Thunder trailing by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot, and he lays it up and in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And he makes that one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The pass to Baisley. "13 feet away. Jump shot is good that time. He has 7. And so here's Memphis. 4-point game. Inside. And that one drops.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Thunder shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Jones.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Thunder trailing by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
You know, that's the turnaround jumper, one of the toughest shots in the game to defend, and he pulled it off perfectly right there.
And that one is good. He's got 23. Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Missed. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant gets to Adams. Stuffed. And for the Thunder, Williams is out there with Wiggins, and it's Dort in at the 3. Pass to Williams. Here's Dort. And here's Morant. Adams in the high post. There's the lob to the hoop. 2 points. That one goes.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Thunder trailing by 6. How about a minute played here in the fourth quarter? And he knocks down the first one. Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Gilgeous-Alexander. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They lead by 7. A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 9-point ball game here. Oklahoma City working against the clock now. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to man. Six on the shot clock. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Brooks grabs the board.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Thunder trailing by 9. Down low. And that one, good.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight, Greg. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 9. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dort. Brooks covering, and Dort gets it to go.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point. Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's man. A three-pointer off the mark. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Williams finds Williams. Off target from three-point range. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up, and that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.